You can probably notice it is dark out. We got to go over and load up a trucker this morning. It'll be Bryce. So we got to go load him up. And he likes to load up early, which I do not blame him. I'm just running a little behind this morning. And she's got to be about out of fuel too. We're gonna give it a couple minutes to warm up. Ooh, doggy. With the snow we got the other day, I've heard anywhere from 8 inches to 12 inches. So I really don't know because it's hard to measure snow out here. Can't put it in a rain gauge, but then we got some 40 mile per hour winds, so we got little drifts. Well, let's get over here and load up Bryce. I don't think he's here yet, but he's gonna be coming pretty close, I bet. Up on the Bryce. This is Bryce, guys. He's gonna be trucking for us, and sounds like maybe some snow up on the tarp, so we're gonna get up there and check it out. Winter time, all this snow and just makes it harder on semis, equipment, human beings like me. So we're gonna get up, take a look at things, see what we got. Fall in a hole here. There we go, we are off. We're filling her up with corn. Well, we got Bryce loaded up, so he is going to take off. That's one thing. Our little ramp here has got a little incline. I wish it was flat through here, to be honest. Semis, snow, ice, they don't like each other. And then it's taking off from a dead stop. Right now we're having them go the opposite way. We're having to go the opposite way because coming up empty the other way, we're just afraid they would get stuck. Well, like I always tell the drivers with their trucks and stuff, we understand in the wintertime it takes a little longer to get them started. It's cold. Sometimes brakes are stuck in the morning, so we totally understand all that. Main thing is we just want them safe. What I am going to do, since we're looking at a cold day, I gotta figure out what's going on here now. Well, I know that shouldn't use that one. I didn't think about snow on the fan blades. Well, it sounds like it's going around. Just want to double check it, make sure everything's okay. Which, if there's a little snow or ice on one of the fins in there, that could throw it off balance. We don't want that. Just seen this truck coming down the road. I thought it was Bryce coming back. This is Levi in this truck. I did not realize they had 2 trucks identical to each other, so this is going to be a little confusing. But we're going to take out of this bin again. You can see the steam. I got the fans going now. Got the steam coming out of the bins. We got Levi filled up again. He was just telling me both trucks are automatic, so that's kind of nice. You just get in, put your foot to the floor. When it gets to 100, you let up. You guys pay attention to that. Oh, well, Bryce should be back in a little bit, but in the meantime, I'm going to run in, write the ticket down, warm up my fingers just a little bit, make sure everything's working good. So you always want to be careful with exposed skin when it's cold out. Since we're waiting for a few minutes, we got a little time to kill. We got some time to visit. We got some time to just kind of get to know each other. Kind of reading comments last night. And, I love reading the comments. You guys leave great comments. And since we're over here loading trucks, waiting for the next semi, why don't we walk over and just take a quick glance how Cole, Neva are coming on their house. Take a look, take a look. It'd be really, really nice if they can get that covered up. This weather kind of turned on them fast. I give them a lot of credit working out there in the cold weather, and we've all done it. We've drove down the roads, and sometimes you go by construction guys and stuff building houses, apartments, all kinds of different stuff. Malls, restaurants, and some of the weather when they're out there, I've always been, my hat's off to you guys, because it can get pretty nasty out there. Yeah, there is some outfits out there that they work, and they just make sure everything's right. So, pretty cool. I just really want to make sure that corn is cooled off.
How are you doing today?
Cold out here a little bit.
You stole my boots that are yours.
Yeah, they're, yeah. Cole keeps stealing my boots, so I stole them back from him today.
Yeah, I went to go put them on, and I was like, hey.
Yeah. Now you guys get to see what I mean by twins. Take a look. Now take a look over here. We were just talking with the semis and stuff, the brakes and all that stuff. You're out in the slush all day long, roads, highways, and it always worries you when you shut them off at night with the diesels and stuff. They do plug them in. They might be putting them in their heated shop tonight, I'm not sure. But wintertime it's just, everything's cold and it takes a toll on the trucks. One thing I like about Bryce and Levi, they're both so laid back, so we're lucky there. All our drivers that ever hauled for us are super nice people. No, nothing's matter with your TV or your phone or anything. It's just plain dark out. I'm heading to my pickup. It's 5:15 right now at night, and it is hard to believe how dark, how quick. The wintertime is just like, it wants to tell you to be like a bear. The sun goes down, it's time to hibernate. This is kind of one of them things heading home. I see some flashing lights, and when you think of flashing lights, you're always curious as a nosy neighbor. Hey, what's going on up the road? So I go check it out. There is a bulldozer sitting in a field. It looks like it's been here for a little bit because snow's around it, but the flashing lights are on. And this is where you always have that, do I climb up in the cab, try to shut them off, or do I just drive on? So I think I'm gonna walk up there, see if I can get in the cab, turn the lights off. I feel bad, but I'm hoping if anybody came along, we got the farm ground right beside it and stuff, so I wouldn't think they'd think we're stealing. You know, I'll turn the camera on so you guys are witness this. Now I can't get the lights turned off. I'm guessing they're on a timer. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to make a couple phone calls, see if I can find out whose machine, and like I said, I hope them lights go off. I pushed buttons, I've done everything, and there she sits. So I feel kind of bad. We better close the doors. We'll close the doors, and then I'll show you what's all stuck in here. Trying to get out of the snow, and we need to get stuff over in the big machine shed. And we got stuff in the way over there, and it's cold. Let me get these doors. One thing about this shop, it is so tight. In the wintertime, we got to be careful. Like right now, we just let in some cold air. I have to make sure we open the door a little bit, because when the cold air comes in, hits the hot air, when we close it up, it expands, and sometimes you hear like a whistle, and it sounds like a jet getting ready to take off. Got to get this door open, or I'm always afraid it's going to pop the windows out. Okay, we got Cooper's little Chevy Colorado in here. We have Sid Dillon, the Chevy pickup here. We have Mr. Reliable, the Chevy pickup, the 1998 that I drive for my work truck and stuff. We have our good Ford pickup that me and Mama Cornstar like to take on our trips and stuff. Plus, we got the mini hoe in here. We have Cooper's little Rangers in here. We have the tile plow in here, and then we got the Cat Challenger. We want to get this stuff all cleaned up, greased up, make sure it's ready to go for next year. We got a plate to change on the bottom, so we want to get this one changed up. Might have 2 flat tires on that also. We got the little John Deere tractor in here. We got this Chevy 2020, I think it is a 20 or 2021. I think we're going to be reselling that one. It was bought, and we thought we could use it for cemetery work and whatever, but almost everything we do, we need the 4-door vehicles because we always haul more than 2. Me and Mama Cornstar took it for like a 940-mile trip and love the truck, but it's such a beautiful truck. We just rather sell it than have something happen to it. So as you can see, guys, we have a full house. We have lawnmower, we have the tractor, we have 4-wheelers. Everything is kind of shoved in the shed right now. So hopefully the weather will straighten out, not be so cold, so we can kind of get things put away. But in the meantime, I run into the Jack. Hey Jack, how you doing, buddy? We're gonna call it a night because I'm getting hungry, getting tired. Time to call it a night, so thank you guys. Be careful out there, and whatever you do, do not eat yellow snow.